The world's #1 entertainment platform, OnePlay Africa, live on your screens. My name is Roland Amate. This is the Fan Zone. Welcome. If this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to also share this content with other people. Tell people about OnePlay Africa because you know here, the best entertainment talk show. When we sit like this, deep education, don't forget it. I just have a phone on internet and so now. Yes, in the studios with me, I have the big man himself. Yes, Nana YawRedu. See, I know people only 18 because he say oh 54 years. In fact, now I'm for say 47 on your channel kwame but Kasa say no 54 now. You 54 now. Big man.
Charlie.
Welcome.
Medasi.
Boko there.
Boko ishiache.
Yeshim. Ghana Edo.
Sound. Almost then.
On the table today, YawTog is in the news. That is how we start today's show. YawTog says, I pray to God for my sins. And it has generated lots of conversation. You know, on the fans zone, we treat comment from you, the fans. Kevin Wilson says, pray well, pa, bro. Sake of we all are disappointed in you. Right. YawTog saw vampire to God for his sins. And then Obi said, he's disappointed. Why will a fan say he's disappointed in YawTog?
I mean, fans are always fans. So fans have a certain agenda. They have a certain limelight, a certain line that they want you, their favorite, to cross. So if you are not able to cross, it means that you've disappointed them. So a fan always forgets that YawTog is also a human being. He also has his own line that he wants to cross. So your line is not my line.
My line.
As you said.
So
I understand the fan, but the comment YawTog made had nothing to do with the fact that it's about I say I'm praying to God for my sins.
But maybe the fan is disappointed in YawTog's music career. If no.
But you could have just made a tweet to him and say, hey, bro, I'm disappointed. Why do you wait for him to make a post about his sins and you come and say you are disappointed in him? You should pray harder. No. You kind of hate. Aswarding hate. Can you say? Back on the car with
Stormzy, no?
Yeah, hate.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah. Azu, hate. And today, do you get it? So I think that fans, they always have they have a threshold.
Okay. That
they want you to reach. So even if you are doing what you want to do at your own time, fans will not agree to that. They always want you to reach a certain level. So always they will be disappointed. It's normal. Like
until now releasing number still you say when is the next one.
But in his head, Charlie, if I drop another song, so it'll be normal.
We woke up today and in the news, Charlie, the headlines that met us on the internet today, big one, in fact. Lawsuit of the century, 2023, lawsuit being no best one seen me. That I can guarantee, I can bet my last on it. So, legendary Obrafour, Hip Life, Dada, has sued Drake. 10 million. They say close. Some people say close to 10 million. Some people too say over 10 million.
No, 10 million.
But all the same, there's one thing that is constant: $10 million. That's how $10 million. They do come her. It is all about Drake sampling Obrafour's or your Henny song, and there's a portion in there. Yes, I'm not kill a cat, black kill a cat. But any who say kill the cat. She said there. As somebody has killed a cat in her song, Obrafour's cat in a song, and Obrafour is not so pleased. The $10 million lawsuit now, say too. We are still waiting for the outcome of this particular encounter between Obrafour and Drake. But all the same, like on the internet as always, it has generated lots of conversation. Let's go and read some. Olele Deep Throat Source, Salvador, says that, damn, I wish this lawsuit was from Daddy Lumba. Daddy dear, like 100 million. Physical 100 million. And Compra came to stamp it. Proper music businessman. Bruh. Charlie, for 1 minute on the Obrafour Drake lawsuit.
Yeah, I mean, I've read the whole document, was shared by one lawyer on Twitter.
27 page.
Yeah, I read it on my way from a meeting.
27 page document.
Because
like
music sampling is a funny story. It almost happened to me when I was working with one of the big companies in Ghana when we were doing a music project.
Okay.
So that's when I started learning about music sampling, even clearing of songs. Because now we've done a project that had gone through a certain process, and one person refused to reply his email.
To give his go ahead.
Yeah, sir. Okay, if you send me the documentations and let me,
endorse them.
Yeah, and then we can go. So it's a huge thing. Robin Thicke, T.I. and Pharrell, they got sued by Marvin Gaye's family for a similar sample. And even this one is like 2 bar, right? Marvin Gaye, it wasn't even 2 bars, so it was a similar sample, similar melodic sample. So
okay,
they told the court that the people used the inspiration from the song Robin Thicke, Bloodlines. So the court, after so many hours and so many days of deliberation, sued over $17 million for the Marvin Gaye family.
Inspiration.
Yes.
And I say how you because I'm not for any inspiration.
It's a big deal, but I'm happy for Ghana. We've had an artist who has featured a dead artist and he became number 1. We've had an artist who has featured the most biggest female artist of our generation or of this life in hip hop, Beyonce. We've also had Stone doing several collaborations
with almost all the
so if we've had all these collaborations and you're going to have another collaboration in the courtroom, it means that we are doing something good. I'm hoping that everything will be sorted out cool.
Okay.
And Obrafour and Drake will say, hey, you know what, let's do a remix of the whole thing. And I think that would be the icing.
So the remix or the 10 million, which one would you advise Obrafour to do?
No, I would. He first of all, he has to take the 10 million.
No, Sankoyere.
Yes.
Hey.
Because the 10 million, Obrafour Kwandia, that's the mistake people don't get. Because when he was making the music, he probably had people who also were around. That's why it takes time to clear music, because you have to check.
the voice of that particular line is not Obrafour's voice.
So that person will even think that so I think that that is his intellectual property. Drake didn't do well. So if the case should go further, and I said they have to do the right thing, they have to pay him the money. When they are done, that was business. Now let's get to the art. Can we do a remake of the song?
And then
if they do the remake of the song, I think saying it can ever Drake more.
Well, and same way with Obrafour.
Yeah, because they kill the cats now. Drake car, people don't really understand on the whole side.
Of course.
Then
maybe Obrafour can give more life to that particular
exactly
line.
And then it will go and pull that song for Drake again.
Okay, so as usual, Twitter boys men be a use as a go 10 gig. Wasemba ni ba kwama. Future part-time gynecologist says, that is Ludovic says, Ghana Revenue Authority waiting for Obrafour to cash like this. Nah, picture not that one. Yeah, well, get change this guy. Nana.
Yeah, I think the comment is in a very funny direction, but it's actually true.
Yeah, toward the
But the thing too is, if I was GRA, I would probably take interest not because of the money, but because it can be a learning curve for me. Because the number of artists who have done collaborations, who are probably didn't clear their songs. If GRA should understand how the music sampling business or law works, imagine how much money they can make.
Of course.
Even locally, locally, say, me feature Roland. Say me
of course.
I say me taxes kind of so. So if they can just to follow and learn the curve, how this thing works, follow the case and make sure say, oh yeah, you could see the end. They will make a lot of money. Because I've often said that celebrities in Ghana are not really paying tax. Aboche is a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. So yeah, I agree with the comment. It's a big deal. But Sikano Koje.
There be.
Into a learning space more behind. You know, I say the reason why I read the document because I want to learn. I want to see what I don't know. But I saw some things that were very, very interesting. So hopefully, fingers crossed.
Let's go for a breather. When we come back, the show continues. This is the Fan Zone. Welcome back. So, Sweet Godson says Cocoa season. Cocoa season. Docho. In fact, it says Sweet Cocoa season. And Don Spark says it won't reach anywhere.
No, that comment, it won't reach anywhere. No, Sebi. In fact, it's not correct comment. It won't reach anywhere. How?
Bogus.
In fact, even if Obrafour does not get a 10 million, like I said, the learning that comes from this alone for the industry Ghana is huge. So it won't reach anywhere. Like I don't need it. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Cocoa season is so there. In Kaya Lumba comment now. Wrong. Because in Kaya Zazi dia.
Yeah, Daddy. Say Daddy. Daddy dia kabari stand there. Me sure say Kagala kayem ko IMF. Kaya che Daddy just ne abomosia.
Sa Drake video no here no. God's plan or say oh there and million no there have come no say that video.
Kaya ko jini bottoms kaya.
Oh, bruh. But I think say Obrafour knows best. He and his team, his lawyers, they sat down to do the mathematics and they realized that $10 million will be able to sort every party
or every damage
that thing has caused. But you see, the thing people are making it a joke. Yeah, a joke. Yeah, let's do some game. The executive producer of that album.
Okay.
Of that Oyohini
album.
I don't know. Sa album no was no. Will think that
Obrafour has pocketed.
In their time, maybe sampling or maybe music, Cecilia and Obrafour, yes, Shimi, surface, no. Maybe they made money, bank and dank, they would have made more.
More, of course.
So that's the first bridge. People are not seeing the deepness of the thing.
Of course.
Aside there,
and even with time, money value increases.
Exactly. And you also that one, and you need value. And Drake uncle say
namu we use
uncle people like we use now how did he get a song? The guy who did the kill the cat almost people say yeah
Cocoa
Pie na me bratina so the producer of that song so when Obrafour okay we also think say hey Obrafour team on at the time he was recording the song or doing that project some people say oh bra I think wow. So it's deeper than how people see it. It's not as if you say Washadana or per se or Sika free Drake or and I say he wants to go and take money from Drake because he wants to. No, it is deeper. It's deep.
More deep than we think.
Yeah, it is more deep.
It is, so you agree with people say 10 million increase our own?
No, me I think so. I don't know why he chose 10 million.
Okay.
For whatever reason he chose 10 million because maybe he doesn't want to also. Maybe I'm not on more party no kasa say send abajemi say dia meju say see be me kakra was so am okay
pass some budget 10,000 $20,000 already
oh right also be say at the time I'm no pa no nti obi aka
oh yeah that is true
with the hope that should be a year
we interview so many of these old folks and you realize especially most of them served before they came mainstream. So you realize that most of them either did backing vocalists and all them things, and most of them did not get paid. So if at the end of the day, some of these songs, and how many of these are artists feature even in recent times come to your more artists?
Exactly. So Charlie, it's deeper than how people see it.
Prof Moving says artwork is like any property with value. It can be stolen, even if he doesn't win the case. It is a major showbiz move to push his name up there. Listen to up and coming artists. Sampling is not bad, but learn how to write your own songs so you have full copyright on them.
This is what I said earlier on. Say the learning curve that comes with this, because even the types of sampling people don't even know. Like I give the Marvin Gaye example. It wasn't even a melodic sample. It wasn't even a beat. It was an inspiration sample because they said there's something in music called humming. You know, before we write a song, we hum. So according to the Marvin Gaye fam, that is they don't care if the song is they don't care. It's the fact that the woman said, and of course they were able to prove it. Hey. So I agree with this guy. Instead of a kind of comment or he doesn't know what he's saying. Well, Obrafour is not even looking at the money. No. He's looking at the fact that the right thing should be done. You sent me an email. I didn't revert to the email. You don't have to go ahead and release the music. It's my intellectual property. And for all you know, there's one thing that is also pricking my mind because you can not even a say Obrafour if Obrafour doesn't even own the masters. Majority of the money will not even go to him. It's the masters. That's where the issue is. That's why I said the executive producer. The person who paid for the recording of that Oyohini
owns the masters.
So if he is not even aware, Obrafour self will be itching because so at the end of the day, the person will be thinking that wow, after all that we have done together,
all that we've been through.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Amaya Debra, our very own topmost blogger, says Obrafour versus Drake. Ghanaian pundits have a new topic. Hooray! The look-alikes thing was getting still.
The look-alike thing wasn't getting still. It is the Ghana media people who were getting boring. Because
you might be a new one.
Okay. We're freeway. Now we are freeway. Now we move freeway now. Promise. Now can want to check Accra. Only a group.
Oh, forever. Is that back? Now, Panta said, "Dear boss."
I don't answer.
Now, Panta, I didn't believe the I
But listen, I was not far from wrong. But the thing is, and yes, it's another talking point for pundits. It's another learning curve for pundits,
and even for the whole industry.
Yeah, because pundits will now learn. You know when comedian did a song, "Oh Kum Chola, Oh Kum Chola," and it became a big issue. Little did they know that whoever that thing was, said, but everybody kept saying, and I kept telling people that, well, be in Ranyum, yes, then no, show me which key that you play on the keyboard that will be Mobida.
And there's nothing new under the sun.
So I think now pundits will learn that sampling is not stealing. I'm going to come to decide and say Kwame Eugene. Because the fact that I do a song and I feel that Roland has some car Sammy Flex for me share and no say so now they will learn. Okay. They will see that even Drake they will leave Kwame and clap for the boy.
See, I put the boss. In fact,
but Kwame Nyabutu because Drake na give 10 million.
Yesterday, when I saw this particular post on OnePlay Africa, that is on Twitter, I laughed for that was my first reaction. Then the second reaction was yes, top 5 best rappers on Tiasia. You can make your list. In fact, and I read comments beneath it, and I was asking myself, okay, because when you look at the rappers that were mentioned, these are all seasoned rappers. In fact, and you know mobile prove man for so many rappers. So George Wiredu Duah on OnePlay Africa listed his top 5 rappers in Ghana. Number 5. I don't know how landlord to be a tenant. Like, Number 5, Sarkodie. 4, Lyrical Joe.
Yep.
3 is Manifest. 2 EL. And 1 is Adam. Go get him.
Yeah.
And amount for Kwapai.
And they say normal.
Terror. Who post your share video now? First comment. Nonsense. Nonsense. Like, Nana. What is the inspiration behind this?
I mean,
5
best rappers in the world. You know, even Abutre rolling. There's a list of the greatest rappers of all time. And so Lil Wayne was on Apple Music, and they asked him, "Has he seen the list?" Then he said, "The list? Which list?" And they said, "Oh, the greatest rappers of all time." So he said, "Which list?" And then they told him. They said, "Which number is he?" Then he said, "Number 7." Then he asked, "Who is before me?" Then they said, "Oh, Biggie, Park, Jay-Z, and the rest." You know, and he was like, "Okay, I can take that." Then the host told him that, "No, don't take that, because you are number 1." Because rap is about metaphor, simile, it's about wordplay, it's about dynamics, dexterity, and style,
flow,
delivery. So when you listen to Sarkodie, for instance, Sarkodie has one of the most wicked delivery and style in rap.
Of course.
So any beat, piano,
you go kill him.
But in terms of message and theme and staying on content, Sark is not really good at it. You can take your time and check. It's not. I'm not lying.
Any rocket science?
No, it's not rocket science. But that switch in flow, the play that he would do, like the kind of wordplay that he would do and things will make you the style. You will love it. And he has some funny wordplay that you will not even pay attention to. But his message is always not on point.
Okay.
He's always going off message. Even the best rappers that we can mention, Lil Wayne, for instance, when he's rapping, it's on message, on time, on the message. Kendrick Lamar, the same thing. J. Cole, the same. J. Cole rap about not having sex for the first time by using drugs.
Wow.
Bro, yeah. Check. You know, like he rap about first time he ever entered into. People can rap.
Okay.
When you take Lyrical Joe, I think people underestimate Lyrical Joe, and it's funny. Konakotie photocopy album, no? And when you are done listening to Lyrical Joe's photocopy album, come back to me and tell me that he doesn't even deserve to be number 1 in the country. Then I take Manifest. Why should I even explain that Manifest can rap? I don't have to worry myself. Yes, it's not even important. Then I take EL. It's not even up for debate. It's not up for debate at all. Then I take Edem. It's not even up for debate. Because listen, when you take Best Rapper by Edem and you break it down, content wise, they don't switch. Those people, the 4, 3, 2, 1, they don't switch on content too. So I don't know who to take, because UTE rap, everything I'm talking about. I was thinking about T-Flow. I was thinking about Medical. Obibini.
Because somebody said if Obibini is not in your top 5 rappers, then your level of knowing rap music is low.
Because Obibini, even in his days back and forth with Amrado, was on point. Message wise, he never switched. And Obibini freestyle every time he's on point. So I thought about all these people, but guy is on Tony 5 for now. Only Obibini shame.
Okay, so we are wrapping up, but before that, maybe. Thank you for spending time with us. All too soon, we've come to the end of another exciting edition of the Fan Zone. Don't forget to let us hear from you. The comment section is definitely designed for you. Just follow the YouTube community guidelines. And yes, I YouTube, Papa, no, you free one, mommy. I can't do anything. So that next time or in the next episode, we can read your comments. But all the same, don't forget to stick and stay to OnePlay Africa. We have lots of content for you. After this particular video, just check out the next one. In fact, you're going to love it. My name is Roland Amate. Big thanks to Drake YawTog for spending time with me in the studios and for giving you lots of education. We will meet you on the next episode. Stay safe.
OnePlay. Add class to your music.